Once upon a time, in a bustling city full of towering skyscrapers and busy streets, there appeared a caveman named Grug. Nobody knew how Grug had ended up in modern-day Metro Town. But there he was, with his stone club and fur garment, looking quite confused. Grug had lived his whole life in a cave, surrounded by trees, rivers, and the occasional wild beast. But this new world was loud, bright, and full of people talking into strange, shiny rectangles. At first, Grug was a bit scared. Cars zoomed by him on the streets, making him jump, and the constant noise was more than he was used to. However, despite his confusion, Grug was a caveman of courage and curiosity. He was determined to explore this strange new environment. His first discovery was a park, a small green oasis amidst the concrete and glass. People were walking dogs and jogging down paths, and Grug was delighted to find trees that reminded him of home. He spotted a peculiar creature with thick fur being walked on a rope. Grug thought it was a small, strange bear and shied away, but the creature barked happily, wagging its tail, and Grug realized it wasn't dangerous. The dog's owner laughed and let Grug pet the dog, explaining it was called Fido. Grug chuckled, finding the city bear quite friendly. As Grug continued to wander, he stumbled into a bustling farmer's market. The array of colorful fruits and vegetables drew him in like a moth to a flame. He reached for some bananas, but a stern lady told him he needed money to take them. Grug didn't understand yet, but he nodded politely. Further down the street, Grug's eyes widened at the sight of a food cart serving hot dogs. The vendor, a kind-hearted man named Jimmy, saw Grug's wonder and handed him a hot dog with a smile, saying, "First one's on the house." Grug took a bite, and his eyes lit up. "Yummy!" he exclaimed, savoring the new taste. Jimmy, amused by Grug's archaic attire and immense gratitude, asked where Grug was from, but Grug just shrugged and showed his club. Jimmy, finding Grug fascinating, decided to show him around Metro Town. As the day went by, Grug learned more about the city. He visited the zoo, mistaking the monkeys for his distant cousins. He marveled at the flashing lights in Times Square. Grug thought the flashing lights were magic, and he was puzzled by escalators, which he found utterly bamboozling. By nightfall, Grug was tired but happy. He had seen and learned so much. The city was strange and challenging, but it was also exciting. As he sat on a park bench, clicking buttons on the shiny rectangle that Jimmy had called a smartphone, Grug smiled. He didn't know how long he would stay in this city, but one thing was certain: there was much adventure and discovery to be had here, and Grug the caveman was more than ready to embrace it.